My name is Udhi Prakash. I am from Chanakya National University and presently I am a legal intern at LexClick. Today in this video we'll talk about the Transgender Persons Protection of Right Bill 2018. In 2014, Supreme Court for the first time recognized transgender community as the third gender. It also included them under the umbrella of fundamental rights enshrined by the Constitution of India. In the judgment, many salient features came forward. First, for the first time, the Supreme Court reiterated the 2% reservation that should be given to the transgender community in the different aspects of the society. Secondly, it ordered the central government to recognize transgender community as a socially backward and an economically backward community. Thirdly, it ordered the state government and the central government to make social reforms to take care of the welfare and protect them from the discrimination of the society. Preceding the 2018 bill was the 2016 bill, and the procedure of certificate of identification was laid out in this bill, where the procedure included that a person undergoing sex surgery was supposed to get an application to file an application in the district magistrate's office. The district magistrate was then supposed to go to the district screening committee, which was formed under this bill, to get the certificate authorized. And this was the procedure by which a person could get his own identity through a certificate which was authorized by a committee. This was welcomed with a lot of criticism, and the bill did not eventually pass. In 2018 bill, the district screening committee again was not dealt with, but after a lot of criticism, a newer version of that bill completely rescinded the part of the committee, and the certificate of identification was supposed to be authorized by the district magistrate's office itself. But this again was in contradiction of the self-preserved gender identity right, as for a person to get an authorized a certificate for his identification, he or she had to go under sex surgery, which was again not what the community wanted. The bill also talked about how every institution should have a complaint officer, even if the institution has less than 100 employees, and that officer is supposed to take care of the discrimination against this person and should prevent that from happening. Secondly, it also talked about how the government will cover the medical expenses of a transgender person by an insurance policy, and these medical expenses included reassignment surgery, hormonal therapy, laser therapy, and other health issues. Other feature that was given by the 2018 bill was the National Council of the establishment of National Council of Transgender, which was empowered to redress the grievances of the transgender people. Even though this act had a lot of features that was for the development of the transgender community, it was not heartily welcomed by the community because of a few different points. First of all, it did not decriminalize the act of pegging, and it left a lot of transgenders under the threat of being penalized for the act of pegging. In the newer version of this bill, the act of pegging was eventually decriminalized. It also talked about how there was no provision for a mandatory reservation of these transgenders in different educational and institution for employment, and this was not what the community wanted, and there was no mandatory provision even in the newer version of the bill. Even though this bill was passed in the lower house, this bill could not pass in the Rajya Sabha, and it was not welcomed by the transgender community. Even though after so many years and after so many developments, the legislature of this country has come through a long way from having a definition of transgender that only included transgender who were neither wholly male or female, or neither male or female, or both male or female, to a definition in the 2018 bill, which included a transgender person who does not match the gender that they acquired at their birth. It also included trans women, trans men, persons with intersex variations, and gender queers. This bill was, even though with a lot of pros, had a lot of cons, and even after a lot of pros, it could not outweigh the cons. So the Constitution of India, as it enshrines the fundamental right and the life to live with dignity without any discrimination, this is still to be seen for the transgender community in India. Thank you.